Ever wonder why aliens haven't contacted us yet? Maybe they're waiting for us to level up our humanity skills. Yep, you heard it right. Today, we're diving headfirst into the vast ocean of becoming a better human being. And who knows, maybe our intergalactic friends are just around the corner waiting for us to get our act together. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't about becoming the next Mother Teresa or Mahatma Gandhi. No, this is about everyday stuff that can turn us from ordinary humans into superhumans. And I'm not talking about leaping tall buildings or shooting lasers from our eyes. I'm talking about the superpower of kindness, the strength of listening, the magic of honesty, and the energy of positivity. Being a better human isn't just good for personal growth, it could be our ticket to joining the interstellar community. So buckle up, folks. Get ready to become the prime example of humanity that even aliens can't resist. You know how sometimes you're talking and the other person's eyes glaze over? Yeah, that's not listening. That's them planning their next vacation. Ever noticed how your dog tilts its head when you're talking? That's active listening, my friends. Sure, they might just be trying to figure out if you're saying walk or ball, but at least they're genuinely engaged. Now, I'm not suggesting you start tilting your head and drooling every time someone speaks, but a little engagement goes a long way. Imagine you're at a party and someone tells you a story about their wild adventure in the Amazon. Do you just nod and smile, secretly planning your grocery list, or do you engage? Ask questions, let them know you're genuinely interested. Remember, the key to being a great listener is not just hearing the words, but understanding the emotions and experiences behind them. And while we're at it, let's dispel a common myth. Multitasking while listening? Not a thing. Your brain isn't a browser with multiple tabs open. It's a one-man band. It can only play one instrument at a time. So put down your phone, look the person in the eyes, and listen. Remember, folks, good listeners are like unicorns, rare, magical, and everyone wants to be their friend. Ever heard of the KQ? No, it's not a new fast food chain. It's your kindness quotient. Oh, you didn't know you had one? Well, surprise, it's not all about IQ and EQ, folks. There's a KQ in the mix too, and it's just as important. Kindness and empathy, my friends, are not just words in a self-help book that's gathering dust on your shelf. They're real, tangible qualities that can transform your life and the lives of those around you. Imagine that. But here's the kicker. We often overlook these qualities, don't we? Too busy being the next big thing, we forget to be a good thing. Funny, isn't it? We're all racing to the moon, but can't spare a moment to lend a helping hand. So let's shake things up. Increase your KQ. Be the person who leaves a trail of smiles, not a path of destruction. Honesty, it's not just the best policy, it's the only policy that doesn't come with an extended warranty. Now, isn't that a thought? Let's chew on that for a while, shall we? Honesty, my friends, is an endangered species in the wild forest of life. It's like that rare bird you spot once in a blue moon and then spend forever trying to photograph. But here's the kicker. Honesty is not just about speaking the truth, it's about living it. It's about being real, authentic, and not just a carbon copy of the latest influencer's life on Snapbook. Now, let's talk about dishonesty. It's like a cheap perfume. It might seem appealing at first, but soon enough everyone can smell the fake. It's a short-term solution for a long-term problem. It's like trying to fix a leaky pipe with duct tape. It might hold for a while, but eventually it will come gushing out. So, as we venture forth into this crazy, chaotic world, let's pack our bags with a hefty dose of honesty. Remember, honesty is like a boomerang. It may take a while, but it always comes back to you. Positivity. It's not just for Instagram captions and motivational posters, it's a way of life. Let's break it down, shall we? You wake up in the morning, the sun's shining, birds are singing, and you think to yourself, what a wonderful world. Well, maybe not every day, but let's pretend, okay? Now imagine carrying that sunny outlook into your daily interactions. You'd be like a human sunshine, spreading warmth and good vibes. People might even start wearing sunglasses around you, but seriously, a positive attitude can transform not just your mood, but also your relationships. It's like a ripple effect, starting with a single drop of positivity. Before you know it, you've created a wave of good energy. And who wouldn't want to surf that? Of course, there will be people who'd rather stick to their negativity. That's okay. They can enjoy their rain clouds and thunderstorms. So, folks, let's turn that frown upside down. Or sideways if that's easier, just not upside up. Well, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today, or at least we've covered a lot of human traits. First off, we've learned that being a better human means mastering the art of listening. It's not just about nodding your head while planning your dinner in your head. It's about really tuning in, soaking up the words, the feelings, the unspoken sentiments. It's about being present, being engaged, and letting the other person know they are seen and heard. And remember, folks, eavesdropping on your neighbors doesn't count as practicing your listening skills. Then we tackled the kindness quotient. Kindness, my friends, is not just about holding doors open and letting people cut in line at the grocery store. It's about spreading good vibes like they're going out of style. It's about being a walking, talking ray of sunshine in a world that can sometimes seem a little cloudy. But remember, being kind doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. If someone tries to take advantage, kindly show them the exit door. We also took a deep dive into the honesty policy. Honesty, as they say, is the best policy. But remember, it's not about using truth as a weapon. It's about being authentic, being real, and standing up for what you believe in. And folks, if you're tempted to lie about your age, just remember, age is just a number, and numbers are overrated anyway. And finally, we looked at the power of positivity. Positivity isn't about ignoring the bad stuff, it's about choosing to focus on the good. It's about believing in the power of possibility and the potential for growth and change. And remember, being positive doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. It's okay to have a bad day, just don't unpack and live there. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What are your secrets to being a better human? Just remember, if your secret involves hiding chocolate from your partner, we didn't hear it from you. So go forth, be better humans, and remember the aliens are watching. They better be impressed.